Hello, my beautiful caterpillars, and today we're doing a review on this silicone, I want to say vibrating cleansing brush, silicone cleansing brush that vibrates. So, um, I got this on Amazon. I think it was $22. I'll leave the link down below in case you're wondering. This one is called the Super Cool Washing Machine. It came in pink. I don't think it comes in any other color. It's kind of like a dupe for the Luna, I think, brush, some kind of brush. Let me check out what that one's called. So it's the Fourier Luna brush, and it's probably around the size of the mini one. It's not like a big super brush. It's about the size of my palm, which I really like this because it's really easy to brush around my face. I think it has about 10 different speeds. And when I first got this, I thought it was on the lowest speed, and I was like, I don't like how it's like vibrating in my hand and I can feel it and it kind of hurts my hand. But then I realized that you can turn it up and down. So it does have quite a few different speeds, in case you can hear it. Vibrations get a little quieter. I think that's as quiet as it gets. And then it also goes up, but you can like really feel it vibrating. Like you hold it in your hand, it hurts basically when it's up that much. So I like that you can change the volume speed on the vibrations on there too. This one is kind of more for your all over your face, more of like a delicate. This one I think is kind of a massager. This one little part is supposed to be for your nose. I'm not really going in close. It says on the sheet, I can't fully remember, but there are two different sides. I don't really use the bigger side. I used to like to use this little one. But I like this better than my Olay Power X Pro or brushes like that, kind of like the Clarisonic and the Vanity Planet ones, like the vibrating head brushes that look basically like a dupe for a Clarisonic, kind of like a ripoff for a Clarisonic. I like this better because it does not going to grow bacteria on it because it's silicone, like a medical grade silicone, and so that stuff isn't supposed to grow bacteria, and it's super easy to clean. And I just feel a little bit more hygienic putting this in the shower. Plus, I'm pretty sure it's like water resistant or waterproof or something, as long as this little pluggy thing here is plugged up. But I do really like it. I've had it. I'll leave my haul down below, but it's been like four more months, I feel like, and I just had to charge it now. But I really like it. The only thing about this, it doesn't like shut off after 30 seconds like the For Luna brush does, which tells you you're supposed to like switch sides rotating, but I don't usually hold it on my face for 30 seconds. I just really like it to go around my face. I scrub. I use this every night. I'm always sad when I don't use it, and I have noticed a difference in my skin. I feel like my skin looks a little better. I feel like it just gives me a better clean, so I'm not using my greasy, oily hands on my face and getting my face even more oily and more acne on it. So this is just a little bit cleaner option, and I love rubbing it in and moving on my stuff, and I really like it. So if you're looking for a silicone cleansing brush, I really like this one. I know it's really tiny, and at first I hated it because I'm like, I got big hands, like I got big hands. I'm like a glove size, like 7.5, if that makes any sense to anyone. So I don't have like little petite hands, but if you have smaller hands, this size might actually be really good because then you can, you know, easily hold it. But I just like to hold it like this and just rub it around in my face in the shower, and I really like it. And the batteries last me a long time. And then the battery's really easy. You just hook this part into the machine. I'm not even looking at the camera. Oh my god, that's so annoying. And this part into your computer, or, you know, whatever, your charger or anything, which I kind of like that I don't need to have batteries because I don't particularly have too many batteries lying around my house. I like that I can just plug this into the wall, my charger, or my computer, or my laptop, or anything, you know, anything with a USB port, and just charge it. I think it took an hour to charge it. It was super quick, super fast. The batteries lasted me a long time without charging it, which I think is really great. And yeah, I really like it. So if you guys are in the market for one, I think they're really great. I do really like it, and I have noticed a difference in my skin. I just find it's a little gentler on my skin, Then my other brush, I found my other brush was sometimes a bit too hard on my face. And even this one does a really good job of taking my makeup off. Like I will like wash my face, like take my makeup off, and then I go over with this guy and I'll still have like makeup come on this. And then I took my other brush that like is white so I can see if there's any like residue on my face, and there's been absolutely no makeup whatsoever after I take all my makeup off with like my cleanser. And then I go over it with like my eye makeup remover and stuff and makeup wipe, and then I go over it with this and my cleanser, and it takes off everything. Even just this by itself going over my face, just it takes all my dirt and gets all my makeup off, which is really good because otherwise it's going to clog my pores. So yes, I really like this brush. I think it's really awesome. I know it's really small. It's not as big as the giant Fora Luna, but I was actually just searching on Amazon for the Fora Luna because I was debating on whether or not I could find it cheaper to buy it, and then I came across these guys and I was like, oh my god, they're so much cheaper, and I really love it. I know they have different ones on Amazon, but I really like this one. I think it was only $22 and it's lasted me a really long time. Well, it lasted me without charging, and I love it. And yeah, and it's not like super loud in the shower. Let me turn it down because it's still like vibrating in my hand. It's not like super crazy loud in the shower. I just like rub it around and it's really nice, and I really love it. And it does like a really good deep clean to my skin. But yeah, the only thing it does, it kind of sounds like something else that vibrates, so you know, but I think it's pretty, like with the water running, it's pretty discreet. Like no one would really think that you're using something weird. And it doesn't look that strange to have something like this in your shower. It kind of almost looks like a little like tiny oven mitt. But I do really like it, and I think it was a really great purchase, and I'm glad I bought it. So if you're in the market for one, I think you should check these guys out because they're really nice, and I just find they're easier to clean and they don't grow bacteria. And the little brushes, although like the brush itself, like the bottom feels like it's vibrating, the bristles don't really feel like it's vibrating as much. But I don't like using it when it's off. I do like having it on because I feel like it just does a better clean. So yeah, I like that it's not like super powerful and it will like swipe all over my face and go wherever. Like I feel like I can really control where I want the brush to go, as opposed to the other one where you just let it go and it just kind of like, ugh. If that makes any sense. Like electric toothbrushes, they kind of just have a mind of their own. I find this one does not have a mind of its own. I feel like I can really control it per se, but I like that it has about like 10 different speeds, so you can choose how powerful you want it, because I find if you put on the powerfuler switches then it kind of vibrates in your hand. I just don't like that, but I like that it has like a smaller thing. So yeah, a small, like it doesn't vibrate in my hand, the quieter the less power it has. So it's got the power button, so you turn it on like this, and then it's got the up and down where there's a plus and minus. So I hope you guys found this review helpful of the silicone cleansing brush, or the super cool washing machine. I probably won't title it the super cool washing machine, but that's what it's called. Hope you guys found it helpful, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, me with butterflies. Bye!